Hopefully this works. Welcome everybody to the 12th episode of Ladies Night. I hope you guys are ready for some amazing topics and questions and some really good talk. For everyone who is here hanging out, we appreciate each and every one of you guys, if you are hanging out in the chat or whether you're just sitting back listening. So, as we always do, let's jump into the panel. Welcome everybody, amazing female gamers that we have with us, starting off with Luca.
Hey guys, how's it going? Happy to be here tonight. Really excited for the topics that we're going to discuss. My bad. Really excited for the topics we're going to discuss. So
awesome. And next we have is Laura.
Hey, what's up, everybody? LG527 here, and I am excited to be here once again for another great show.
Definitely, and happy to have you guys. Next up we have is Lady Infamous.
Good evening, everybody. Happy Monday. I know it's the beginning of the week, but we're going to talk about games here, and let's get this started.
Awesome. And next we have is Delilah HD.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Glad to be here. Looking forward to talking about some games, and among other things.
Definitely. And next we have is the one and only Fox Fire.
Woo woo! What's up, ladies? Gotta get hyped because we back and we about to talk some games.
That's right, for sure. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Definitely. All right, so as a Console Corner tradition, as we have always done, we are going to ask each and every one of you guys, what have you guys been playing this week? Now, because this is a bi-weekly show, you guys should have a nice, decent amount of games that you've played over the last 2 weeks. So, once again, going down the line, let's find out what you ladies have been playing. So, starting off, we're going to actually start with Fox this time.
Oh, shit. All right, well, I've been gaming a lot with everybody, especially streaming and stuff. So, obviously, Battlefield, like, you name it, I played it. Dead Rising 4, of course. Play some Iron Banana on Destiny.
Yeah, we did.
Gears 4, always. That's a constant. Tried some KI with some of the boys in the community, and we were all fighting against each other. That was crazy mayhem.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it was awesome. Today, I played some Wipeout on PlayStation 3. I missed that game, so I had some fun with that.
Very nice.
And the last thing I played was the Minecraft Telltale game. I tried the first episode. I did not enjoy it. I was like so disappointed with that. So that was pretty bad. I'm not buying the rest of that. So yeah, that's about it.
Oh wow, that's quite the lineup. All right, and what about you, Delilah? What have you been playing?
Well, I've been playing Nier on 360. Also playing a little bit of Blue Dragon and some KI on Xbox One, but that's about it.
Everybody playing that KI.
Yes, Kilgore just dropped, and we getting 2 new characters, so I'm kind of excited about that.
Nice. Very nice. And what about you, Miss Infamous? What have you been playing?
I've been playing War Pigeons and Battlefield 1. I don't know, it's just something about that mode. I've been playing like Team Deathmatch and Conquest, but my homegirl put me on, shout out to L Boogie, she put me on this War Pigeon. It's a really good mode. Also, I have been doing a rotation between Left 4 Dead and Halo, trying to, do the story modes and trying to rack up those achievement points.
Awesome. And what about you, Laura? What have you been playing?
I've been playing some more Dead Rising 4, Halo 5 Solo, and Firefight. And I've been playing Skate 3, and I've also restarted Fable 2. And, of course, lots of mobile games as well.
Mobile games?
Yep.
You play mobile games?
Oh, yeah. Wow, there's that voice. You hear it? A little judgy.
No.
That Toto.
Well, what am I going to do when I'm not near my console?
It's called Play Anywhere. Get games that are Play Anywhere, so you can play.
Then you have to be next to a computer. What the?
What? No, I thought Play Anywhere can be on your phone too.
No.
I think tablet would be the closest one.
I thought it was going to mobile though.
Wait, what game?
They used to show the image where it was like a phone. Why am I arguing with you? Like you're not even on this show.
Yeah.
I thought Play Anywhere was only like
jeez.
Xbox and PC.
Well,
Like,
apparently it is, and apparently
I'm
I'm
gonna
very wrong. So
I'm gonna say maybe tablets, like Windows tablets. I'm pretty sure those
Yeah,
would
like
work a little bit.
Surface.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
another one. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
definitely. Alrighty, Luca, what have you been playing?
Okay, so I've been playing some Gears 3 campaign with some of my bros. Been playing some Halo 4 campaign with some of my bros. And then I've been
What?
playing some Dark Souls 3.
That's some great games.
Yeah, it's
I'm proud of
a
her.
lot of fun.
Yeah, me too. That's like a huge achievement.
Definitely. Me personally, I have been playing a lot of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare campaign. I actually beat it completely on veteran mode, so
Nice.
very proud of myself there. Then we're playing some Destiny, of course, which was pretty awesome. And
I heard
did
that.
you just
Yeah, I'm not a Destiny. No, I just can't.
I think you just me.
The same boss over and over. I'm sorry, just can't. I can't.
We were
No, it was-
playing the
what about the
multiplayer
online.
mode.
Don't we got
It was
hella
online.
content though?
We were playing.
Destiny?
What happened?
No, I was asking, does Destiny have hella content though?
Oh yeah, it has a lot of DLC and stuff for you to do. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to pay for all of that mess.
I mean, true.
Even though I got it.
Though
all.
technically, you can like buy the definitive edition and get everything for like half of what we paid for all the DLC.
$160.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'm joking. I don't know how much.
it's
I
like
think it's
$59 for all
Yeah, I
of
think
the
it's 60
like.
for everything now. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's $60 for everything.
yeah.
Mhm.
That,
I think
that
so.
That sounds sweet.
And if you're lucky and get it on deals, like when it's on sale on Xbox and stuff, then you can get it even cheaper.
I'll
So
let you know, Foxy deal.
It's too repetitive for me. I don't know. Maybe I give it a shot. I don't know. Maybe I revisit it. Who knows? After seeing the same environment and fighting the same bosses over and over, is and no stories. Come on, I just can't.
There's no point now, though. I mean, they're about to announce Destiny 2, like
Yeah,
on
yeah,
E3,
right.
so it's not a big deal.
well,
What
Yeah.
3? Where you get 3 from?
I said 2, Destiny 2.
He's
Destiny 2.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. It's fine.
I hear. Yeah,
Haters gonna hate.
crazy.
It's
Oh.
okay.
oh shit.
So I just
play.
picked it up on Amazon, and Destiny the connection. The collection's only $40. So
See,
I'm so pissed.
that's really good, especially when I spent all that crappy money buying every single DLC.
Crappy
Right.
money.
Oh,
That's
GKB
only
says he
40
spent all that
bucks,
crappy
man.
money, so
And
that's
see,
GKB's
the
fault.
industry wonders why people wait to buy games. I mean, this is why people wait to buy games, is because
yeah.
they drop price so quickly now. I remember back in the day, they didn't drop price that quick. They
I
will
know,
wait.
Well,
right?
no, look at Titanfall, Battlefield 1, like all of the games, they all
Right.
dropped within Black Friday?
Right,
Yeah.
and that's like what, a week, 2 weeks with the release. It's kind of sad. It's,
Yeah, Titanfall.
so
was the
people
fastest.
wait now. To me, like the NPD numbers and stuff is kind of skewed because people are waiting to buy games. They're waiting on deals. They're waiting on things. They know that it's going to drop in price within a month. So why should I buy it right now when I can wait a month and buy it? So
Preach, girl. Preach.
Exactly.
Oh, that was our
Yeah,
first
I guess
topic of the night.
Yeah.
I had to vent, get that off my chest,
It's all good.
But it's definitely a very valid point too, because when you think about it, we get all hyped for these games to release, and then we look at the fact of how the economy is and spending the money for all these games. Like we literally had Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2, and Call of Duty all within weeks of each other, but then all three of them ended up dropping for Black Friday when pretty much everyone could have just waited because they all dropped literally half price.
Right.
So it's kind of like, Delilah, you make a perfect point. Why bother even getting games on release dates anymore? Unless you're a YouTuber who obviously, you want to be the first one to get that content out. But if you're not a YouTuber, you might as well just hold off and wait till the sale in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, but nowadays I feel like people just get it because their friends are getting it. So,
Yep.
if everybody's getting Battlefield 1 and we're going to play together, you buy it day one.
Yeah,
Especially
like
if they have
we're
that
just-
early access stuff too.
Yeah,
Like,
like we're
they're
just
tempting
getting
you.
around to what is it, Dishonored 2? Like, I mean, that game dropped around Christmas time, like along with some other games.
Yep.
And it's like now it's on, like you can get it cheaper. So
I think I saw it for $30.
Yeah,
Right.
I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait this day and age for games that I really want. Except Resident Evil 7. I'm getting that Friday.
Yeah, but like I said, a lot of these when you talk about like the whole like console war thing, they talk about MPDs. Well, like I
Right.
said, the MPDs are going to be skewed because of you're waiting a month out, so you're not going to really see the numbers for that particular month. You're going to see it for the next month. So I don't know. Maybe I'm off base with it. Who knows? But that's just my
You
thought.
have valid points,
Yeah,
but
I
the reason why people
definitely-
go out of their way and buy it day one is because they're super excited for
Yeah.
that game. They don't have to feel that way for everything, but for me, Gears day one, right? So I
Right,
can
me
wait
too.
for everything else. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So yeah, that's definitely. I agree with you.
Definitely. Well, it was a great way to start off this episode of Ladies' Night. So why don't we jump into the topics that we all had in mind? We're actually going to start off with Delilah because she did miss 2 weeks ago. So
Okay. I gotta find my questions then. I wasn't even looking at them, so let me just kind of jump back here. I'm sorry. Oh, great. Okay, so well, I guess my first question would be: so far up until this point in the year, what are you excited for, or what are you least excited for that has happened? If I said that right, what is the most exciting thing or least exciting thing that has happened so far since the year has started?
I'm assuming gaming wise.
Yes, I'm obviously gaming related.
Okay.
No,
I didn't mean it like a bad
or
thing.
purse or a dress. Like, I mean, come on, like gaming.
Wow,
of
I
course.
did not mean it like that. Jeez. I don't know. Fox threw out a movie question at me 2 weeks ago that I apparently screwed up, so I figured
Hey.
I would confirm first.
You didn't screw up. We got through it. We powered through that shit.
No, for real though. Like, what's the most exciting thing that you've heard so far? Like, I guess for me,
Sea of Thieves Alpha.
yes, there we go. That's exactly what I was about to say. For
Can't
me,
talk about it, but
yes, it's
was
exactly
the most
can't-
exciting thing to actually see them finally bring it so that gamers can actually try it. Now, I do find that the whole limitation of only 5,000 players can play it, I think is kind of ridiculous, especially when the first one was actually only 1,000 and then the second one is 5,000. I do think that is pretty ridiculous, and I don't think it's very fair to a lot of the gamers that have been waiting for this game. But that is definitely the most exciting because that means that we actually finally got to see something real.
Yeah. So, has anyone else on the panel have seen it and played it other than myself?
I have.
Nah, not me.
No.
I was hoping
Y'all
at least
lucky.
one. I ain't have anybody to talk about this with.
I
Goodness
did.
gracious.
Hey,
No.
I played it. You can
Oh,
talk to me.
sweet. Okay, awesome. We need to talk after the show.
We
then.
will. We will definitely do that then.
Cool. I'm trying to think. And what about the most exciting so far in the gaming industry that has happened, other than Scalebound? We're gonna talk
I
about
was
that
going
later.
to say scale down.
But
Oh, wow.
do you want me to answer the question first? So obviously, I made these topics with already my answers in mind. So clearly, so for me, the least exciting was Switch.
Agreed.
I
Agreed.
disagree.
Oh shit, let me jump in here right quick. Yeah, definitely agree with both those answers. Sea of Thieves, exciting, I'm looking forward to it. And then Switch, I was totally disappointed and not looking forward to it. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to maybe one game that they showed, and I can get that on Wii U. So,
Yeah.
I disagree. I did not find that the Switch was that bad. I really don't.
That bad.
It wasn't. It was not that bad.
Um,
We have it pre-ordered. So
I know. So I know a few people that got it pre-ordered, and God bless y'all souls. It's like the
wow, we have so many Switch haters tonight.
See what's up.
No, it's not. No, I'm not hating on the Switch. I mean, if you like the system, and that's what you want to get, you have every right to get it. Personally, for me, Lady Infamous, it's not worth $2.99, and they don't have enough games.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Two
She went
$2.99
third
plus-
person on him, boy. She said, "Me for me."
It's just too much.
I agree with her. Everybody
I-
has their personal opinion, so yeah.
I mean, I'd be like, okay, you go get that Nintendo Switch. I hope that shit is good for you. But me, I'm good. But I am excited about Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to watch nobody content that says Resident Evil 7 because I need to.
Don't that drop tonight, midnight?
No,
Yep.
I don't get paid
Yes.
till Friday, so
Damn, homegirl, gotta wait.
That's what I'm talking about.
I gotta wait. That's the thing. I mean, with the CFC Alpha, I mean, I know I wasn't gonna play it, but so as far as like right now, I really want to see how Resident Evil changed up, because the last two Resident Evils were more like first-person action shooters than actual scary games, and they're gonna go with a different direction this time. So I'm very interested.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Well, what about everybody else? What was the most exciting thing for you guys this year? So far this year, anyways.
Dark Souls 3 DLC, the last one got announced, so I'm looking forward to that. It actually got announced today, so I can't wait for that.
Cool.
March is going to be a good month for me.
Oh, that's cool. What about you, Laura or Infamous?
Oh, I just answered the question.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
she
sorry.
already did.
I already answered.
Okay, Laura, what about you? Sorry.
I mean, nothing's got me super excited. I mean, they're delaying South Park. I want Andromeda. I'm excited for that, but nothing has really like made me go with excitement this year so far. But I have to agree that for disappointment, I'm not into the Switch.
Yeah, and this is why I think they should spread their games out more. They loaded everything up in the holidays, and then I look at us. We've played some of those. Of course, we still hadn't hit everything, of course, because there's so many games that release. But I mean, this would be a perfect time now to be releasing titles. Like spread it out for like January. Then you got February coming up. So I don't know.
I will say this, that I've been watching the stream of Silvio, and that game is actually really surprising me. It's full of the kind of puzzles I love to do, and so I am going to pick that game up.
It's called Silvio. What's it called?
Silvio, SYLVIO.
Okay. What kind of game is this? Just all puzzles?
You're a ghost hunter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You have to play with EVPs and all that good stuff. And
Is it on Xbox? Is it mobile? What is it?
it's on Xbox. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's on everything, I think.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I have to check it out.
But don't quote me on that. I know for sure it's on Xbox.
She's like, hold up.
Don't quote her.
Don't
but
wanna
she's pretty
misinform.
sure.
Nice.
That's like there's this really weird indie title that I saw today. Trying to remember what it's called. Hold on. I DM'd it to GKB because I'm like, I would laugh just watching anybody play this game. It's called Immortal Redneck.
What?
Oh my
Oh,
word.
whoa.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
no.
it's coming to Xbox One. It's about this redneck who is in the Egyptian
Keyboard.
times.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. Like that.
No,
That's
it don't
even.
make sense.
But it's
It's
so
not even historical sense.
But it's funny though. I
Yeah.
can see it be funny. But alrighty. So Delilah, do you got another question for us, or?
Ooh. All right. So I mean, I guess this question is a little bit more, I don't know, personal in a sense. I was gonna say, if gaming isn't your first hobby, then what's your second?
Wow. My second hobby is actually.
Like, is it movies? Is it like collecting things? Is it that kind of thing?
Ooh, see that? I have quite
That's
a
a good
few
question, though.
hobbies. Like, one, I'm a mom, so that kind of takes up a whole entire hobby all on its own. But I like collecting Funko Pops. I actually collect archery stuff. I love doing archery as a hobby.
Oh, cool.
How about art? SheWulf?
Art,
You like
yeah.
drawing.
Yeah, art is definitely a hobby. Another hobby of mine.
Yeah,
Are you still making the Ori in the Blind Forest
I
stuff?
am actually.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I send you a payment so you can make me one, please.
I
Yes.
I actually got my white fabric ordered, so I'm kind of just waiting for that to come in.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. That's what's
So yeah, so I guess that's another hobby. I like crafts and stuff. Like I do Pepakura. So I actually have like cardstock. I have a Tinefall helmet. I have a hobby horse from Alice Madness Returns. I actually have a ghost from Destiny that I made. I made not Ori yet.
Yarny.
Yarny, yes,
Yeah.
Yarny is in there.
He's
so
over
yeah,
here, too.
I made two Yarnies, Fox's one. So yeah, so I guess that's another hobby of mine is making just like crafts and
SheWulf.
stuff like that. So yeah.
No, right? That's a
All
lot.
that sounds awesome.
She got a list.
Oh, I do.
know,
I
right?
have more than that. That's the crazy
I like
part.
how she
so.
prepared us. When she's like, I'm a mom, but I have all this stuff. And I'm like, damn, I feel like I don't do shit now.
I have so much other things. That's the crazy part.
I
But
can answer the honest question. If I wasn't gaming, I'll be cooking. I throw down in the
That's what I'm talking
kitchen.
about.
Oh,
I throw down in
yeah.
the kitchen. I look up recipes. I try to, invent recipes. And I write as well. Like I write like poetry and rhymes. And
oh
yeah,
wow,
and stuff
how
like
come you
that.
don't post any of that on Twitter then?
She
I
got to
know.
spit for us one day, man. You got to
Yeah,
read something
I would
for us.
love to read some.
I gotta drink a bottle of Hennessy and act like I'm in the mood before I can spit
Oh,
something.
shit.
Deaf poetry jam right now, Jen. Anyway.
So yeah, but like writing and cooking, that's my shit though.
Yeah.
That's
Damn,
awesome. I'd
nice.
love to read some of it sometime.
One day.
One day. What about you, Fox? What's your hobbies other than gaming?
Well, damn, there's a lot of used to. I used to do this. I used to do that. I used to play instruments, different instruments.
I can play electric
so-
guitar. Does that count?
Oh,
God, you can
nice.
do everything.
Well,
Let's
yeah.
let her finish.
For real, damn, she's just making it worse. We get it, SheWulf. You're awesome. Anyway,
Wow, make me sound conceited. Thank you.
no, I can play like drums, like clarinet, flute, and stuff like that, like different instruments. So I used to write as well, but I ain't sharing shit with y'all.
Aw, we want to read some.
I used to write poems a lot back in the day. And then now, of course, I game all the time and collect. So I'm a collector now. I collect video games. I collect pop figures. I collect like different things like that. So definitely. Yeah. My list ain't that long. Move on.
Well, Fox, we got something in common because I also play a few instruments. I also play drums, piano, flute. I play guitar, bass. I sing. Don't ask me to. I won't.
I was gonna say, let's hear. I want to hear a duet between Fox and Laura.
Yeah, I sing. I
You
sing
know
here and
what?
there.
A really cool duet is me with Mr. Kelso. I don't know if any of you know Mr. Kelso, but he can sing, and I would love to do a duet with him.
Oh, wow.
I also compose music. Been doing that since I was 6. And
Oh,
actually,
shit, we about to.
Interesting.
about to start a band.
you can hear something of mine because in my holiday video that I put out at Christmas time of the message to the community, that's one of my own compositions playing in the background.
That's awesome.
Real?
Oh,
That was
man,
you?
that's cool.
I heard that.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
And I write.
Man, I feel so lame listening to all this.
I've been working on a book that's a fictionalized biography of me and so forth, but fictionalized, which I learned that's what you do from Pat Conroy. And I paint, I do photography, nature photography. So try to find the stories in nature like Ansel.
Oh, shit. She on SheWulf level. Watch out.
Yeah. Wow.
So, and I make jewelry.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Ooh.
Gotta get on that Etsy.
I know.
I like homemade, like original piece jewelry.
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, we'll have to talk.
Cool.
Yeah,
I like
I like making
necklaces.
jewelry. So there.
I like when they do homemade personalized like necklaces and stuff like that. I'm not a bracelet person, but necklaces I love wearing.
Yeah, I don't like to put shit together where it's just like good color scheme. I like to have something personal about the person in it.
Oh,
you
wow.
know? So
Oh, shit. Nice. That all sounds awesome.
Very awesome. What about you, Luca? What do you got going on?
I like to read a lot. I'm actually a part of a book club. Well, technically I'm the president, but my friend just appointed me that. And then I also write. I used to write a lot of fan fiction. I actually have some stuff online, but I'm not going to share any of that.
Yeah, fanfic level.
I was in a lot of fandoms when I was in high school, like a lot of for like Glee and Supernatural.
Supernatural. I love
Yeah.
That's
Supernatural.
cool.
I love
Glee! Yay!
I don't like
I don't know.
Glee. I like Supernatural, but I don't like Glee.
Well, I like Supernatural seasons 1 through 5, and then it kind of fell off. So
Yeah, their whole angel and yeah, we won't
Yeah.
get into that.
Yeah, she wrote about it. Fan
Okay.
fiction.
Well, I think that's everybody. So to answer my own question, outside of gaming, I have a couple. I'm a big sports person, I'm a sports buff. Obviously, you guys know I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan. We
Yes,
just
we
made the Super
know.
Bowl.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that new banner.
Yeah, we're trying to. I'm all in the brotherhood, so it's just like the whole community's coming together to kind of put, share that logo, get the fan base on board and stuff like that.
Nice.
Also run several Reddits. You guys already know that as well. But my primary hobby, I would have to say, is I like creating computer graphics and applications like for your cell phone and stuff like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's because it's also part of my job. But I love it too. So, but yeah, that's it. I don't collect art and do like crafts and stuff like that. I do like cooking.
Being a sports buff is fine with me.
I do like cooking, and I love clothes, and I love jewelry, and I love.
We're women. When deep down inside, we're all women. That's the core shit we like: clothes and jewelry.
Right, and I also have a nice handbag collection. That I make every excuse in the world to buy another handbag. That's pretty much it.
I have one handbag, and it's Michonne from The Walking Dead.
Yeah, but what's interesting about me though is that even though I like all this, I'm not super girly girl. Like even though I love clothes and I love shoes but I'm not like super duper girly girl.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's what I like. But yeah.
Awesome. Definitely.
I still need to commission you to make me a Ori though, for real. Like that's my favorite new character.
Yes, we would like a copy. Thank you.
I don't know if I make that many, but
it's only 4 or 5.
And they're pretty big too.
How big are you trying to make those though?
I believe he's I think I want to say like 15 inches tall.
Oh wow.
He's not small.
Yeah, I was thinking more like a, kind of like a 10 by 10 stuffed animal kind of thing.
I can see if I can size him down, but the pattern that I made for it is I think it's like 15. I gotta actually check exactly what size it is, but yeah. All right. So other than talking about Ori, let's jump into another question or topic from the ladies, and we're gonna jump into Lady Infamous.
All right then. I just recently registered for this gaming luncheon, Microsoft Women of Gaming luncheon in San Francisco in March, and
my hometown.
Yeah, and I wanted to know about networking. What is your best strategy to network? Also, do you guys feel that it's easier or harder for women to network each other often than men? I don't want it to be too risque, but it is my first time doing something like this. Should I bring a camera? Should I film everything? Should I just soak it in? Should I write notes? I don't know what to do.
Interesting. I guess I can answer this one a little bit. For me, I'm pretty approachable, so I have no problem with talking with like guys and stuff. It's gonna be mostly males typically, usually from what in my experience.
Well, the convention you're going to though, that it's an all-female gaming convention, isn't it? Isn't it like
Correct. It is.
Cool.
It's like it's the Microsoft female gaming luncheon or something is what it is. I got an email about it.
Oh, that's awesome. Then
and it was free.
Wow.
And it was free.
Wow, I so would have loved to went to that.
You can register. I think you can still register for it.
Yeah, I don't really require that you write like some sort of reason why. I mean, I don't know.
That if you want to be a speaker, but I think they shut that down already. But you can register for free.
You got the show me the link that you have that they sent you, because I don't know if I got that one in particular.
Yeah,
but in regards to like networking, just what I would do. I mean, this is what I did in the past, and it helped me, was make business cards, like a lot of them. I would say you probably need like a soft stack of maybe 100 or 50 to 100 should be enough, and just give them out like while you're, especially if it's something that you're serious about, just give them out while you're there. Tell them what you do, what you're interested in, and just give them a card. And some people
Yep.
don't do anything
Don't talk
with
to
it.
me when, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. And in regards to like capturing video, I would do it mostly for memories. I mean, I don't think you would need to capture everything, but definitely some things. Because
Personally, I just want to throw this in. Maybe have like a recorder instead, like just kind of if you want to capture a certain speech from somebody, because I know for this, it's a bunch of women who are going to be going up and talking about their experience with gaming and all that kind of stuff. And so if there's anything you want to actually capture, I would probably recommend bringing like just a recorder or have your phone ready to record kind of thing. Just so that way, if there is anything particular, but video-wise, it could possibly make some of them feel uncomfortable, because I know not all of them are going to be, what would you call it? They're not all, like, ones that work in the industry. You are going to have, like, there is supposed to just be some other random female gamers and stuff like that, because I believe any female gamer was able to sign up to be one of the speakers, so...
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure for that particular event also that Microsoft probably is already recording it, and they probably don't want you to, kind of share that prior to them releasing it, maybe. I mean, this is pure speculation on my part.
That's true too. You may want to just ask somebody too. Like if you come across any of the sponsors or anything, you may want to actually just simply ask one of them, is this all right if I do this, or just to simply, get a heads up kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. Ask a lot of questions to whoever you're talking to or getting advice from. Get their information as well, like email or their name or whatever. I think it's great that you're just putting yourself out there like that to network.
I think it's awesome.
that takes a lot to do. I mean, I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, oh shit, I'll be shy, But the fact that you're putting yourself out there to talk to people, Homegirl's like, I'm just gonna go.
That's
you won't know what happened.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
You just have to. Yeah, it really is. But I just want to represent for them females out there, man. All day, every day.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's definitely awesome.
I actually want to try to go now, man. It seems. I mean, I haven't heard too much about it because, like, at the beginning of the year, like, I went into this little bubble, and I haven't kind of got out of it until now regarding gaming in general.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm definitely gonna do my homework on it for sure.
It was interesting. I was gonna sign up, but traveling is what would get my expenses.
Because it's in Seattle, right? Where's it located?
San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco.
San Francisco. Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
So
I'm in Georgia, so it would still be expensive for me. It doesn't, but
that's pretty awesome. Do you got any other questions you'd like to ask?
That's all I have. I just had one question.
Alrighty, let's move on then. Luca, what do you got for us?
Okay, so for those of you who are getting Resident Evil 7, would you be willing to go through the game in VR? Because I know that's a feature.
Ooh, no.
Yes.
Whoa,
really?
I would do it.
Damn,
my eyes are. I wear glasses as is, so VR glasses help me none.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not trying to get no heart attack out here in these streets.
Man, it's too scary for my blood. I'm sorry, it's just too much. I mean, it's already scary. I don't need it to be like full.
Extra scary. There's some more scary in there.
Exactly. Yeah, no.
Yeah, like I can't do VR because of my vertigo, but even if I put that aside and I was like, could do VR, my answer would be not a fucking chance in hell.
Oh shit.
Oh wow, for real?
Damn.
For real. Not unless
aggressive
y'all
with
are going to
that.
come to Raleigh and sit around me while I play it.
Nah, I'm good.
So there you go.
So you're gonna be swinging at me? No thanks.
I would do it. Oh my god, I would do it.
But this is the funny thing. I'm not surprised that you would say that. But the rest of the females here, I'm like, oh really? They wouldn't even try it? Okay, interesting. So
Yeah, I am a self-proclaimed
SheWulf
wuss.
is SheWulf is on her own boat.
I love how you're just like, oh, I already knew you would. It's okay.
Yeah, it's true though, because you're very ballsy and you're like, I'm not scared. It's not a big deal. And you want me to play Resident Evil. I'm getting Resident Evil because
yes.
you want to play together. You see?
Which it's going to be a shameless plug, but hey, hopefully we are well, I'll be streaming it, and hopefully she'll have it to stream it with me tomorrow at 1 p.m. on Beam. So yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
gonna make her play it. It should be.
Why can't be at night? Why can't be at night?
Nah,
you
because
tripping?
one got ConsoleCorner, so it's a little hard to stream at night. And truthfully, okay, so when it comes to scary games or movies, the whole nighttime thing, it just does not actually make it scarier. It really doesn't.
It does in my head.
Well, yeah, probably your head it does. But personally, I don't find it actually makes any difference whether it just hurts my eyes more because I have to stare at a bright screen, but to me personally, it doesn't affect me. So then I got a question for all you guys. When watching a horror movie or playing any form of scary game, I guess you call it, would it then affect you guys if it was actually, like, does it affect you more with darkness than it does having light?
I don't watch scary movies at night, okay? And if I do go and see a scary movie, I'm going with my friends, so I like have someone to hold on to. I don't like scary movies. I don't like scary games. The only scary game, quote unquote, that I'll play is Dead Space. But that game's not even scary anymore once I started making fun of the necromorphs. So it affects me.
Part 2 is scarier than the first one though, so don't forget that.
True.
But
Personally, go ahead.
yeah,
Finish.
no, okay, go ahead.
Oh no, what I was gonna say, as when we were younger, like our kids and stuff, the night affected like any scary game or every scary movie that we dealt with that added a little extra scariness. And for me, it's just into my psyche a little bit. When nighttime comes and I'm watching a scary movie or I'm playing a scary game, I do have that psyche that's telling me what's outside, lurking in the shadows.
That's interesting. You know what's funny, though, is when it comes to the whole darkness thing, it's not actually the darkness that scares people. It's actually the fact of not knowing what's in it.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Let
what
me
I
tell
was
you, when I was in high school, me and my friend, we went to go see, I think it was Paranormal Activity, the first or the second one, and we didn't have a ride, and we went to the theater that was like a 40-minute walk, and we went at night, so we had to walk home, and it was like pitch black out. And I remember I heard a sound, and I think my friend was just messing with me, but I like took off running. I've never run that fast before in my life, and I left my friend. I was like, fuck you, dude. You're like, if something's out here, you're gone.
Damn.
Wow.
You're gonna leave your homie like that? That's messed up.
Oh my god, that's great though. But truthfully, I don't find it makes too much of a difference. But what about you, Delilah? Do you find it makes a difference? And she's gone.
She's not there. She's not there. I mean, I wouldn't play it in VR because I'm already scared of the actual game as it is.
I'm sorry, my mic was muted. What makes a difference? Makes a difference in what?
Does it make a difference to you whether you're playing a scary game in the dark or in the daytime?
Oh, a huge difference. I can only play games in the daytime. Play scary games in the daytime. I'm a punk, man. I get too scared too quickly. So I would not blame at night. It makes a huge difference. I mean, but it's great when I'm watching my husband play. I prefer to watch him play like at night because it's great atmosphere. I mean, it's like watching a scary movie. So it did, but yeah, it definitely makes a difference.
That's so
long
great.
way to answer, but yeah, sorry.
Hey, it's good. It's interesting to hear. I'm broken because my parents let me watch horror movies when I was like a baby growing up. So I'm broken. It just doesn't scare me.
I mean, I don't disagree with that. But the reason I like playing scary.
Hold on. Are you? You're not disagreeing that I'm broken?
Man, that's what you said. It is what it is.
But you're supposed to defend me. Wow. Just wow. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
No, okay. But I'll play scary games in the daytime. Why? Because I can see my surroundings, right? At nighttime, my own imagination scares the shit out of me. And I have played Dead Space at nighttime one time, and I heard a noise, and I straight up, I quit that game real quick because there was a noise behind me, and I was like, nope, I ain't having it.
Like I'm actually dabbling with Dead Space last month, and I had to like turn the volume like really really low while I play it because all the little jump scares and stuff. Oh my god! So I had to play it like on really really like low decimals.
Dead Space is
Oh, yeah.
golden.
Yeah, great.
It's
game,
so
though.
good though.
I love that game. Yeah.
All right,
definitely.
so I'm gonna quickly jump into this question then for all of you, because we're on the Resident Evil topic. Who's getting Resident Evil at 12 o'clock tonight? Wow,
I'll wait.
I'll just mute my mic now.
I'm guessing nobody. Wow.
We talked
Wait.
earlier in the chat, in the discussion about those sales in a month. So I'm waiting a month. There we go.
Okay, there you go.
I guess I'm officially alone in this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you getting a SheWulf?
Yes.
At midnight?
Yes, we
Oh,
already
okay.
pre-ordered it and it's already
I mean,
ready to
I haven't
download.
pre-ordered.
$10 premium.
No,
I know it.
we digital. We don't go freaking hard disk like you.
Damn.
We go all digital. But
I'm on
We ain't like you.
I will get
No.
the game at Friday at 3 o'clock p.m.
yes.
I'm waiting because I'm tired of being burned, getting games on release day. So, like, my whole mentality on it has changed in the last few weeks or so. My mentality on everything has changed in the last few weeks or so.
It's
Yeah.
understandable. Very understandable. All right, so Luca, do you have any more questions for us before we move on?
No, that was it.
Alrighty then. Fox, what do you got for us?
I'm telling you, SheWulf. I'll get this Resident Evil when I get it. That's all I'm saying.
Fox?
All right. So the question that I have, you guys can hear me? Good.
Yeah.
All right. The question that I have is about streaming. I was gonna ask you ladies if any of you stream or are looking to start streaming, and if so, would you rather stream alone or with friends?
With
It's
friends.
better with friends. It's better
Yeah, I
with
was gonna say,
friends.
let's start with Lady Infamous, since I know she be streaming all the time. Go ahead.
It is better with friends because
Yeah.
when you're streaming by yourself and say like a small streamer as myself, you're gonna mainly talk to yourself, and eventually that's gonna get boring to yourself. But when you have friends to play with, you can feed off their energy. You can have fun, and I think it's more fun with friends. I try to stream with my friends as much as possible.
Okay, good answer.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to jump in?
I guess I will.
Yes. I was like, SheWulf.
Yeah, I obviously we do know I stream. I actually stream alone and I stream with friends. Personally, when it comes to streaming, I can tend to talk quite a bit and I talk to myself quite a bit. So streaming alone, I guess, works for me just as well as streaming with friends. It is more fun, obviously, streaming when you're with other people. But it depends on the game, really, when it comes down to it, because say, like, for instance, if you're just playing a straight indie game, I'd rather play it alone and just kind of play it and, you know, say my impressions or whatever on the game. But when you're playing, like, other certain games, like scary games or stuff like that, it's always fun to play with friends because then, you know, you get that jump thrill from them and from yourself. And so that makes it more interesting. And then, of course, there's multiplayer, which then is always good to play with. Obviously, a group of people, like, say, for instance, how we stream it for community game time, and everyone enjoys listening to, you know, all the gamers play it. So, me personally, I like it whether you're playing alone or whether you're streaming with friends. So,
She's like, either way. She's fine with it.
yep.
Anybody else? Laura?
I don't stream.
Are you thinking
it-
about ever streaming?
Yeah.
I want to, but I don't know that I have the ability to handle streaming, chat, and all the above all at once.
What do you mean? Like, just personally keeping up with it, or do you mean?
Yeah, personally keeping up with it.
Honestly, it's not actually as difficult as you would think. When you're streaming, you just pretty much pop out your chat, and then you obviously have your game in front of you. But you would definitely need like some form of setup, so that I guess it would make it a little easier. Like I got 3 screens, so I literally I have my stream in the middle, I have my OBS on one side, and then I have my chat on the other screen, so that way I can see everything and stay more interactive with it. So there is definitely different ways to make it more simple, but again, it all goes by your setup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I could agree with that because the way I stream and the way SheWulf streams, two different worlds right there. Because I use a simple Twitch app on Xbox. I just have the stream on my side, and then I can focus on the game and look at the chat right there. I mean, I know what you mean with the whole multitasking and like, feels overwhelming at first. Not only that, if you want to share like your link and stuff on Twitter and stuff like that as well. But the way that SheWulf does it does seem like a lot compared to the way that I do it. It's more simple.
Well, my issue is I have ADHD, and so once I see chat, I'm gonna forget that I'm still unpaused in the game, and I'll probably like die every 3 seconds. And
Well,
all
that's
that
the
good
thing.
stuff.
You don't pause while you're playing.
Right.
You just
Exactly.
literally keep
so
going.
I would die a lot.
Well,
It's not for everybody, but at the same time, who knows? Maybe one day you'll try it and
I was
won't be
gonna
that
I
say.
fall in love with it.
I was gonna
No,
say.
for
I
me-
think
Yeah.
that's what it comes down to personally. Is more
Yeah.
or less just actually trying it out to see if it suits you best. Also, you could always have someone stream with you who is actually watching the chat and they read it while the two of you play as well. There's always that
True.
method that works.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I know for me, like I'm a big stickler for quality. So if my stream doesn't look good, I'll just be like, nah, I'm not doing it today. Like,
Oh, she said it's gotta be on point.
like I'm for real. I am so particular about the quality of a stream, especially my own. So and that's what's put me off of it for quite some time. Because at first I started, I was doing a like simple streaming, just trying to get my setup together. I finally got it perfect, and then I ended up changing my PC and some other things, and it kind of just threw everything off. But I never found the whole switching between the chat and the stream difficult. Mainly because it wasn't a lot of people in the stream when I was trying it out. But
Yeah, at the beginning it's like that. It's always slow in the beginning.
yeah, but I also don't know what kind of I haven't put enough time into it to know what kind of following I would get. I think it's interesting, and I think it has changed the game. I think it should be limited because I do think streaming has harmed game companies, but that's a whole other conversation.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Another
definitely. That's
conversation. No way. I'm
sounds
sorry.
like
I
it
just
could
had to
be,
bounce my head back and work on that one.
She's like double take.
Yeah.
No, we can get into that another time, but yeah, that is an interesting conversation right there. But yeah, the reason why I brought it up because I noticed when I was looking at my YouTube stuff that all of my streams are like with friends, with SheWulf, with Tim, or something, and I'm like, wait, I haven't done a stream by myself, so I kind of like, it was kind of weird for me to notice that, and
Yeah.
now I'm thinking about actually streaming one day, just me and the game and the chat. So I was thinking about doing that, and I do love streaming with my friends though. I think it's amazing. I think it's funny.
Oh man,
Just
like I saw
laughing and joking around.
people's stream. It was hilarious. You know, she's
Which stream?
he died when you guys were doing Dead Rising 4.
Oh,
Yep.
Then
Yeah.
Fox kept dying.
I love streaming with SheWulf because I can crack all these weird jokes and stuff, and she's like, "What? What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!"
yeah.
Oh, her was
love
like, I'm dying over here. And then,
And she's in a little toy car. Did you see that?
Man,
Left me.
I had her cracking up laughing with all the cars I was driving around in that game. But that's just
And
like when
she
we
blew
were
them all up, too. Mhm.
yeah, well that's where that's the same like when we were streaming Dead Rising 7. People had a crack up just watching that because I would sit there and I'd be ahead of you and I would tell you like, "Oh, don't look behind the corner," and then you would go look behind the corner and there was nothing there, but you expected something to be
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
I always said, so, it's
Psyching me out.
yeah, it's always fun. When it comes to streaming alone, though, you have to have like the ability to constantly keep talking. I think is like the biggest one because that's how you end up losing more viewers and stuff. Is when you have those big gaps of nothing in between.
I agree.
So you have to be willing to constantly like nonstop kind of either talking with the chat or just constantly talking in general. So it's something to get used to, but it after time you do just get comfortable with it and it just kind of becomes more natural with it. So
Yeah. I want to try it one day and see how it is. But like you said earlier, it might depend on the game because if it's a story-based game and there's a cinematic like video going on, you don't have to talk. You could just let it play out, and then you could play or talk when the gameplay is happening. So, yeah, I agree with you. It
Exactly.
depends on the game.
What about you, Luca? Have you ever thought about streaming?
I've considered it, but my internet is just it's not good enough for that. I can barely play any games with people without them lagging. So
Maybe in the future, though, right?
yeah,
You would
in the
try-
future, I would definitely consider it. It seems like it'd be fun.
Yeah, you hear us in the chat when we're always going crazy, and you're just laughing at us.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
I had
the
another.
best way to always start is to jump in with a group and have one of them streaming to where you just kind of go with
Tag
the
along.
flow. Yeah, well, I think that's one of the biggest things, of course, is the fact, like, when you're streaming and you're with people, the people, as soon as you tell them they're streaming, they tend to, like, get a little nervous because it's like you don't want to say something wrong or something that, you know, obviously people are going to use back against you or whatever. There's always that weirdness to it when people stream, so. But I would probably recommend for, like, Laura and Luca, if you guys want to try, like, jump in with some people who are streaming and just kind of, you know, get comfortable with the flow of it and stuff like that.
Get your practice on.
Yeah.
Until you get ready to stream.
Lady Infamous, she a pro. We know.
I mean, I've played on a stream, but my audio wasn't patched in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also, it was one of those weird one-sided conversations where people are like, "Oh yeah, did you see it?" And then it's like quiet, and then it's like, "Oh no, what are you talking about?" And then the other people watching, they're like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
No, we were all on headset. Only one person was speaking in chat, but she did a really good job, like keeping clear what was what.
It gets a little funny. Like I've listened to like people who will actually not put their mics on, and then when you're sitting there listening to this stream and stuff, you only hear one side of the conversation, so you're kind of like, "What?" it gets
done
funny.
that.
Yeah,
Yep.
it just kind of gets funny. But alrighty, so we're gonna jump into Laura. What questions you got for us? Unless Fox, do you have another one? Sorry, before I quickly.
I had one, but we kind of like touched on it earlier when we were talking about the Switch, and you called us all haters, so I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
sorry,
called
you're all
all of us
haters.
haters.
You're all Switch haters. Dem haters.
Go on, though.
All right, so Laura, what do you got for us?
Well, I got one question, and I have to give a shout out to Beam streamer and Girl Tribe Gaming co-founder Moto, her stream and Discord followers called the Sidecar Crew, and Twitch streamer Wonderwez, because they really helped me with this one. I was drawing a blank all day, and I was watching Moto stream, and I was like, guys, I got nothing for tonight. Anybody got anything? And Wonderwez ended up suggesting one that I really like, and this is it. If you had to live in one location from a game for the rest of your life, what would it be?
One like living environment to live forever.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm gonna say Skyrim.
Man, no. Not with the dragons. Are you crazy?
But what if you can have a pet dragon?
Ooh.
Or you can be, you could be an assassin.
Okay. Sorry, go on.
Oh no, I just said simple shit. Like Skyrim's very simple, but got their own little problems, their own little politics. That's what I meant to say.
Oh god.
Ooh,
That's
you
what I
know
think
what?
about with Skyrim.
Even though the game didn't come out, I would have to say I would be all for going for Scalebound. I would want to live in that world because I would have a pet dragon.
Ouch.
Yeah. Sad.
You gotta love the dragon as much as
I'm
it
still
didn't
sad.
come
I'm still
out.
sad.
It's the
Yeah.
dragon.
I'm depressed now.
I'm still very warm.
Aw.
What about everybody else? Where would you guys want to live in a gaming world?
See, the thing that's hard about this question is that most of my favorite games, the worlds, I wouldn't want anything to do with them. Like for Skyrim, all those Daedric princes fucking with
Right.
humans, no thanks, And then, other game, the Witcher series, well, there's a lot of really terrible things that happen in those games, so I wouldn't want to be there. Mass Effect, the Reapers are coming, so I don't know. I just don't know. Dragon Age, if you're a mage, you're fucked. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know.
Wow, that's definitely an oh shit moment there.
Yeah,
But I still enjoyed her answer.
Yes. Very, very good.
Yeah.
I'll say
Very
for
good.
me, since it's like nice and cutesy, you have to be Ori and the Blind Forest.
Aww.
It's so
Pretty-
beautiful.
Very pretty world. Yeah. No humans. Just, I could be a little animal or something, eating fruit, chilling out with the water.
Nice.
Somewhere I know I'm gonna be peaceful, and nothing's trying to kill me, and I don't. Yeah. So that's my crazy answer. Yeah. This is a weird question.
There's so
I like
many.
it.
The thing is, there's so many atmospheres that it's kind of hard to determine. Like, for instance, I'd want to be in Titanfall because you get a Titan, so I can run around and I don't
But
actually.
things
run
are trying
around
to
in my
kill
Titan,
you though. Like you're in a war zone. Like,
But then you have a
Yeah.
Titan that steps on them, so
you can also get stepped on. So
that's true. But that's where you have to compromise. I don't know. It's just there's so many games out there.
Very true.
Very true.
If I had to pick a silly answer, it would be Guitar Hero, and I would be rocking out all the time.
Well, I figured you would have said Halo. Or
No, and then-
not Halo, Gears. Sorry, Gears.
Yeah, I
Thought it would have been the Gears
me
world.
too. I thought so too. She was like Gears.
I wouldn't
Surprise,
mind running
surprise,
around
ladies.
with some JD. What?
Well, okay, that's true, but still, I don't know about them locusts and them swarm.
But that's the compromise. You gotta
No,
compromise.
no.
For
If I-
every
I mean,
good, there is evil.
If I know for a fact I'm gonna meet JD and Kate, then maybe for sure, maybe. But if I don't know, then I'd rather play it safe and go like Guitar Hero
Yeah, I'm trying to live. I'm trying to.
or maybe Destiny or something like that. I don't
So
know.
you want to beat the same boss like a million times?
Oh shit! Damn! But I get a
Shots
spaceship
fired.
though. But I get a spaceship though.
Yeah, and you get like
But I get
speeding
it.
bikes things.
Yeah, I get a freaking sparrow. I don't know.
Them sparrows.
It's a hard question.
Those are kind of cool though. Sparrows are cool.
Well, I know my answer though. I
What would
live
your
in
answer be?
Albion from Fable.
What? Okay,
I
I
would
like
be
the
the
answer.
ruler. I would have a wife in every town. And if anybody
Damn, look
pissed,
at you.
if
You
anybody
like this
offended
pimp.
me or pissed me off, I would drink a bunch of beer, spin around really fast, and aim my puke at them.
Whoa! She wins.
Wow.
She went deep with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she thought about that.
I had all
good.
day to think about it.
Yeah, you did.
For real.
I didn't
Alright,
think about all the perks of Albion though.
Well, damn, then if that's the case, I would freaking...
The blue mushrooms.
If that's
Oh,
the
wow.
case, then I'm living in the Witcher 3 friggin' world then.
There you go.
They got some
Nice.
shit going on there, so...
There's a lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah, there is. Alright, so, Lord, you got another question for us before we jump into the questions from the chat? So, people in the chat, make sure you are writing down them questions. We will take 2 of them before we get out of here. So, Lord, you got one more for us?
My only other question is, what are the questions from chat?
I know, right?
Alrighty
okay.
then. I guess that is simple. Alright, people in the chat, it is time for us to interact with you guys. So, what do you got for us?
Do you want to ask the question?
Oh,
see,
she's singing.
we getting songs. Let's go, Fox. Duo. Let's get that duo.
I know, right?
Hold up. I'm kidding.
Me.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. We got some singing here. We got some singing.
Not for me.
All right, so
Aww. You
the
just
questions,
hurt my
Rob.
feelings.
What question?
Why aren't
Come
you
on.
singing?
come on, chat. No questions. Let's go.
Yeah, apparently there's no questions.
Crap, what you
Alrighty.
got? Crap.
I wouldn't ask him. He'd probably just ask about sandwiches.
Probably with a mayonnaise. Probably.
Oh my god.
Oh
wow.
yeah. Oh yeah. Did you get to play that game, Fox? Some Mayo game from the PlayStation?
No, but he said that when he was playing it, he thought of me, and I was like, thanks? Question mark.
Wow.
So
Mayo
interesting.
on my belly.
Rub it on the belly.
Interesting.
Mayo on
Interesting.
Mayo.
All right.
Rubbing it on
Well,
my
it
body.
looks.
Nope.
Oh, we got one question
There you go.
from Male Sensitivity. Says, why do people think
Okay.
girls don't play video games seriously?
Because a lot of in my opinion, a lot of girl gamers are closet. Like they don't tell people they play, or some, not everybody, of course, or some are just. I guess most are just casual, also not as hardcore. But I think I think it's I say at least 5 years. It's been changing. Because more women are playing games just as much as guys. So
I definitely agree with Delilah. I think it has a lot to do with women or females in general don't like to actually come out and really say that they are a female gamer because of the fact you either get stereotyped that you are just one that likes to show your boobs on stream, or you are pretty much just called every other name in the book while you're in live chat playing games with other fellow gamers. So
True.
they have not made it all that simple, but things have been changing lately, and things have been, where female gamers are actually coming out and saying, no, this is not the case, and we are real, and we are here. So,
and you will get sniped.
Exactly.
Headshot.
I'm pretty sure all of us have proven ourselves well enough.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I think that they're not taking us female gaming seriously because they always think about probably playing Candy Crush or some bubblegum pop puzzle game, which I despise. They need to realize and understand that we do play Witcher, we do play RPGs, we do play first-person shooters, we do play indie games, and there's females out here that play better than the dudes. So
that's right.
Stop tripping and let us in.
Yeah, definitely. Females got to be more out and proud and say, what it is and what they do and not be scared. But I think the reason why a lot of guys don't know females games because, I've done this myself. We put mute on the mic because we don't want to hear stupid shit as soon as we say, hey, what's up? Or, hey, that guy's on B. And then they freak out and then they start talking smack. So the reason why is because we're on mute, but we're actually in there everywhere. Watch out.
Personally for me, I've never had an issue with any male gamers regarding my gender. Like a lot of my friends that I have that I see in person and stuff, they know that I'm a gamer and they respect me as a gamer, and I usually know more about this kind of stuff than they do. I never played any multiplayer games back when I was just using my PlayStation, so I never had to deal with any of what you guys have to deal with. But I've never had an issue with it. If I have had an issue with it, it's from other women who have given me crap for playing games. They think it's stupid. So
that's interesting.
Been there too.
I've had it both ways where I've had friends that were like, why are you doing that? That's a guy thing. It's like, suck it up, buttercup.
I know, right?
But at the same time, though, I've had issues where I've jumped into, say, Call of Duty parties and stuff like that, and I've had people actually come back with insulting, oh, who let the babe into play? Or, I've had some really bad ones, like someone jumped into our party chat, actually came into our Xbox private chat that we had going, and started asking who was the one with the vagina, and telling me to go make him a sandwich. So, and I've seen some pretty nasty comments that have been sent to me, my 8-year-old daughter, who now has a different gamer tag, so she actually doesn't get them anymore. But with the gamer tag she had, she was actually getting some pretty nasty, because you knew she was a girl because of what her gamer tag was, and she got some really, really nasty DMs from people. So yeah, it's still out there, and it still seems to happen. So it's pretty ridiculous.
Immature stuff out there for real.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but usually when say for instance, I meet a new lady or something out and about, and as soon as I mention games, you can see they cringe up or they don't want to talk about video games, or it's always like over. That. It's the only way, when I was in college, is when I met a lot of my female gaming friends, because it was always a shared interest. They would see me downstairs, in the dorm I was staying in at the time. They would see me downstairs playing a game, and then the conversations would start up, and that's how that worked. But yeah, when you mention to someone who's not into gaming at all, they look at it as taboo almost, or that it's weird, or why are you doing that, or
they think
I'm
it's
what
for
do you
kids.
do? What do you do? Do you just watch movies? Or you just
right?
What do you do? I don't get that. I never understood why people don't play games, because to me it was always a fantastic form of entertainment. You're so engaged in it, and it's just a complete experience. It takes everything, hearing, sight, I mean, it takes everything, emotion.
It also
So
opens your imaginations to what a world could be and to escape the world if you were having problems in the real one.
right,
Definitely. I agree
right,
with
like
that.
because I know, like with my husband, like what trips me out with that, he was saying how like previous women that he dated prior to me that like they weren't into games, they would just kind of look at him funny, they wouldn't even agree with like him playing and stuff like that. So I found that kind of interesting too. It's like I completely understand why games are entertaining, because I play myself, and so I just found it weird that some women get upset when their guys are playing a game or something like that. I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah, there's a stigma around gaming that it's just for weirdos, freaks, and losers. And even though that stigma came about a long time ago, it hasn't faded out completely. And most people who aren't educated in the subject, they just still think it's for like 40-year-old virgins who live in their parents' basement.
Holy
Right.
So
shit.
when they hear you say, "Oh, I play video games," they're associating you with that image.
Yeah, it's sad because it's kind of like the exact opposite because most other female gamers that I hang around with that are like some of my close friends or people that I've talked with, they're doing other things in their life. Like me personally, like I'm a developer. I'm pretty successful in my life. Like I've done pretty well for myself. I was an early bloomer, meaning that I accomplished a lot of things very early in my life that a lot of people hadn't, and that means like I bought my house when I was in my early 20s. I bought got my I just pretty much got a lot of things that people are just now getting to in their life. Like at such an early age, and I contribute a lot of it to gaming because I got my interest in. At first I wanted to create games, and that's how I got into development and programming. So to me, I think it has helped my life, and so I owe it everything. I feel like gaming has kind of just made me as I am today. So
Damn, that sounds awesome.
Yeah,
it
it
is.
does.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, so we're going to jump into one last question. It is from Jin. It says, if you could design a game, what type of game would you make?
ooh, I got so many answers for this.
All right, well, we'll start with you then.
For me, it's action adventure platformer. I love those. That's my favorite genre. So, and a first person shooter, and I mean everything, man. I love it. I want to make everything. But if I had to pick one, which I'm gonna do because I know you guys also have to answer the question. It would definitely be the action adventure platformer game, kind of like your Mario, Recore, stuff like that.
Nice. What about you? Anyone else?
Maybe I would like to do some kind of side scroller kind of stuff, like how they're doing a lot of the indies nowadays, like a side scroller puzzle kind of game. I would like to do that.
Like
Um,
like a 2D kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that would be interesting. I would think that wouldn't be as hard as like doing a first person shooter and creating that whole world around you. But I mean, if I do want to push myself, then I guess a sandbox game. But that would be something like big, you know, and that would be cool too. That would be interesting to see how and what kind of world I can create with that.
Nice.
Good answer.
All right, what about anyone else want to answer that? And then you hear crickets. Crickets.
I would say RPG, something not like in the Fallout kind of sense, but the basic mechanics of picking up items, reading notes, traveling, interacting with other people. To have all of them is gonna be like it's just powerful people with serious real life temp situations that you got to deal with, and all those mechanics together. I would think that would be great.
Nice. I would probably want to make a fantasy MMO for the Xbox One.
Oh, wow.
I love MMOs and I love dragons and being able to have them as pets. So I'd take Scalebound and turn it into an MMO. That's what I would do. All right,
wow.
Luca, what about you?
I'd like to make a choice-based game where the decisions you make actually have an impact, or it's not just an illusion of choice.
Oh, watch out. Telltale Games, shots fired.
Yeah.
I know.
What about you, Laura? You got anything for us?
I mean, I kind of agree with Luca, but I would want my game to have an engrossing storyline to it You know, I that's something I really like in a game is a good storyline.
Nice.
You know, like Master Chief's relationship with Cortana and
Oh,
you know, all that good stuff. You know,
Ideas.
touchy feely stuff. You know.
oh, them feels, all them feels.
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool.
But I'd also want to have some level of shock value to it. Like, I love it when people think that I'm just like some sort of goody two shoes, you know, and then I say something and they're like, "What the hell did you just say? What?"
Laura's gonna make a game where everybody dies. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, maybe there's a big explosion at the end, you know.
Oh wow.
Very nice.
Halo Reach confirmed. Halo Reach confirmed.
Oh.
That's
Spoiler
fun.
alert.
Not even that. Just damn. Now I'm all depressed again.
Oh man, that was so good though. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really, really good.
Alrighty, those were some pretty amazing questions, guys. So, before we get out of here, I just want to say thank you everyone who has come in and hung out in the chat, or whether you're just sitting back and listening. Make sure you catch the Console Corner tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time with the standard console... What?
What?
I get flowing, and then he just like throws
She's
in
like,
a
blah, blah,
comment
blah,
in the back
what?
there. Yeah. All right, so make sure you guys tune in. It's got the normal Console Corner crew, and yes, there is live calls, so make sure you tune into that. It will be very interesting. We are
Ooh,
now going to let
surprises.
you guys know about where you can find each and every one of these amazing female gamers. So starting off down the line, where can they find you, Luca?
You can find me on Twitter at the Ash and Luca, and you can also find me on Xbox Live at the Ash and Luca. And you know, if you ever want to jump in a party chat with me, I'm totally down for that. I love talking to people in the community.
Cool.
Nice. And by the way, no, it does come bi-weekly, not bi-monthly. Just so you know, Luca.
What, our podcast?
Yeah, this is every 2 weeks.
Bi-monthly is twice a month, right?
No,
That's every
that's
2
like
months.
yeah, that's every 2 months.
Semi-monthly.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Semi-monthly,
God, I was right
yeah.
at first. All right, good. I was
So
just
anyone
like-
who wants to know, yes, this show is bi-weekly. It's every 2 weeks. So
All right, cool.
all right. Next up we got is Laura. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Xbox Live and on YouTube at LG527. And I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. And game on.
Awesome. What about you, Lady Infamous? Where can they find you, and what are you doing?
You can check me out at lady_infamous415 on the Twitch. You can click on my face on the chat. You can check out my YouTube channel. I'll be on Twitter all day, every day. I got an addiction, I believe. And lady_infamous30. And if you can check me out on Xbox, I'll be there as well as ladyinfamous30. Thank you, ladies, for having me tonight.
Awesome. And what about you, Fox? Where can they find you?
Hey, what's up, everybody in the chat? Thanks for joining us as always. I really appreciate it. They can find me on YouTube here, Lady Fox Fire. I'm going to release some videos this week, as well as the Console Corner tomorrow with you guys on this same channel. That's going to be at 7. And then on Twitter, you can chat with me, DM me. That's at Lady Fox Fire as well. I almost fucked my name up right there.
Nice.
But besides that, check out the stream that me and SheWulf are gonna do, and I will poop my pants. So
It
have
will
fun with
be
that.
hilarious.
Don't know when, but hopefully tomorrow. If not, then we could do it. Wednesday or Thursday, right? If anything.
It'll be Thursday. If she doesn't join me tomorrow, it will be
Wow.
Thursday.
Why you gotta put it on? Okay.
Well, because it's the truth. Either you're joining me tomorrow or
Yeah. If I
join
chicken
me
out, people,
Thursday.
then
Well,
it's
no,
gonna
it
be
depends if you have the
Thursday.
game. You said it
See, I
depends.
can't
if
even
you...
watch you guys stream because I don't want to spoil it before I pick it up. So
Oh, that's
True. No, she's right.
You can
because I
listen.
seen
No, well then I guess you can't really listen.
me
to it.
freaking out and saying all the horrible things.
I'm pretty sure it's like a linear game, and probably I don't know if it's gonna be all that long. So I don't know if I want to even. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna apologize now.
That's okay. We understand. You can
watch
always
it on my
watch it
YouTube
after you
after.
play it.
Ta-da!
There we go. That works. All
I'll
right.
make sure I'm gonna jump in there, make sure I upvote, and then like I like it once it's up, and then boom, I bounce out. And
All right. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. And
Which
what
step
about you, Delilah? Where can they find you?
you can find me on Twitter, Delilah_HD, on Xbox Live, Delilah space HD. On YouTube at youtube.com/Delilah HD. I'm Delilah HD everywhere. On Reddit, Delilah HD. Yeah, that's it really. If you're not following me, you should be. That's right. You know who I am. Find me. That's it. I thank you for having me on. I appreciate I appreciate it. Hopefully, I get to do some great things this year, and hopefully we'll be able to announce some things soon. And when I say we, they know who I'm talking about. So yeah,
Oh shit, secret wings.
that's
Yeah,
right.
it is. Dim secrets.
That's all.
That's right.
Alrighty, and of course, I am SheWulf, your host of the Console Corner Ladies Night Takeover. Fox, that was very loud.
That wasn't me. But okay, go on.
Oh, I saw your image come up, so I thought it was you. My bad. Sorry. Alright, so of course, as I said, I'm SheWulf. You can find me on Twitter and Xbox Live at xSHEWULFx with a U, not an O. And we have community game time Saturday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you check that out. Everyone is welcome to join, and we do beam it on, or stream it on Beam. We beam it on stream. There we
Yeah,
go.
we beam it.
Stream.
Yeah, we beam it. All right. And then, of course, like I said, make sure you tune in to Console Corner tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and then Xbox Nation Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We got a lot of great podcasts coming up, guys, so make sure you guys tune into all of them. Other than that, thank you for coming, and we'll check you guys out later.
Bye.
Okay, bye guys. See you later.
Peace.